What is up, Dino Brother? It is your boy Q-Rex back with another reaction video, and today I will be reacting to a video by Casual Geographic. This video is called Animals That Have Beef Parts 1 through 8. So this was a video suggested by a subscriber of mine. I said main. So subscriber of mine. So shout outs to him. I've seen a few of this guy's TikToks before, but he was called Hood Nature, but apparently he changed his name. So the link to the original video will be in the description, just in case you want to watch the original video yourself. I will be pausing and talking, so if you don't like that, then you know, original video. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe if you are new. Also hit the notification button just in case you aren't getting notified of when I upload. My social medias should be up here on the screen somewhere. I am on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, so you can follow me on any one of those platforms, as you know, as well as YouTube, you know. But and also Skit AMV will be coming soon. I know it's been a minute, but don't worry, it's coming. It's coming. One or the other is coming very soon. All right. But yeah, this should be interesting. Just to just to look at some animals that don't like each other at all, and on the occasion scrap with each other, you know, for survival. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, you guys, this is Animals That Have Beef Parts 1 through 8. Let's get into the video.
The nastiest beefs in nature. Lions and hyenas hate each other on a very personal level. Hyenas will gang up on any lions that they catch alone and tear them apart with jaws strong enough to cripple a rhino. They prefer to bully lion cubs or old lions that are too weak to defend themselves.
A rhino? Ooh, yeah, hyenas, I know they roll in packs. Even in the Lion King movie, hyenas be going to fuck in, like, if they in a group, oh yeah, stay away from them. But I mean, if it's like one-on-one, maybe even two-on-one, you could probably handle them. Yeah, but yeah, if you see a pack of them, go the other way.
Lions aren't pushovers, especially the males will sometimes actively seek out the leader of the hyena clan just to fold her. Lions also have a nasty habit of not killing them, but breaking their spines and paralyzing them, just leaving themselves for a slow and painful death. And they have no moral issues doing this to hyena cubs. Not to mention lions will steal from hyenas whenever they can, but since hyenas can easily outnumber and outsmart them, this is beef that'll always have blood on both sides. Unlike this, because dolphins usually beat the brakes off of sharks, and sometimes will even torture and slap around.
Hold on, this is going too fast. Okay, so now we got dolphins and sharks. Unlike this because dolphins usually beat the brakes off of sharks. Damn. I know.
Sharks actually fear dolphins because paws them can easily batter a shark until it's lifeless. But a shark is still a shark, and this is what can happen if it catches one without its friends. The sharks usually get bodied. Hippos and rhinos are two of the most territorial aggressive animals in Africa, and they do not like each other. Rhinos are bigger with a horn that can put a hippo in the dirt, but hippos can often intimidate the less intelligent.
That's actually surprising to me because like rhinos, I thought they would have the advantage because of the horn, but hippos are dangerous. I'm actually kind of scared of hippos. These animals are demons. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Like they're huge as fuck and they're aggressive. I already know that they're a danger to society.
The rhinos with those teeth. But once in a while, the rhino will call his bluff and send it running. These walking tanks typically avoid each other, but if they pull up to the same watering hole, someone's gonna step. The animal beefs part 2. Hippos have a problem with anything with a heartbeat, but they save extra disrespect for crocodiles. With jaws that can turn one croc into two, hippos go out of their way to bully and harass crocodiles just for a living. Plus, you can't tell me there isn't hella disrespect intended right here. Like, he knows he can't do anything. Because any crocodile caught in a hippo pool party is probably not coming out of it alive. But crocs aren't complete victims. They'll snatch and toss around any uncomplete baby. Hippos are just far enough away from their homicidal mothers. One of the greatest battles on Earth happens in a place where nobody sees it. Sperm whales actively hunt the colossal squid, and at 50 feet long with the biggest set of teeth on the planet, you would expect this overgrown calamari to be an easy target. But the 46-foot squid is armed with a razor-sharp beak that is tough enough to tattoo even the thick skin of a whale. Most, if not all, sperm whales have battle scars from their encounters with squids. Usually the whale wins, but not without a fight. One of the most dangerous snakes in the world is the cobra, and some species are venomous enough to put an elephant on life support. Nobody told meerkats that. Gangs will jump the deadly snake and surround it on all sides. And since they don't tolerate snakes in their hood, if they can't intimidate, they will exterminate.
I'm surprised meerkats was this brave, bro, because they did not showcase that in Lion King. All my animal knowledge is from Lion King. I'm just kidding.
They're not totally immune though, and one bad strike from a cobra could put a meerkat out of commission. This beef has bodies on both sides. That's the animal beefs, part 3, and we're gonna need the whole video for this one.
Ooh.
Because the closest thing to on-site in nature is the gang war between the mongoose and the snake. This beef is so ripe because the survival of one quite literally depends on the death of the other. Mongoose will harass, kill, and eat snakes because nature gave them venom resistance and they forgot how to act. But notice I said resistance, not immunity, because they're not completely immune. If a cobra gets too many hits on it, the mongoose will drop and sometimes the snake will eat it. Meaning this might be the only beef where both sides eat each other. But the worst version of this beef is between the black mamba and the mongoose. The black mamba can flatline a man in 40 minutes and one bite can murk 15 people. The mongoose is a vicious murder weasel that takes lives like he gets paid for it. The gray mongoose was actually introduced to Hawaii because people thought they would handle the rat population, but ironically they seem to handle almost everything but. These stat patterns nearly wiped out the entire population of the island they were on. The black mamba's lightning fast, but the mongoose is pure crackhead determination, which is why these confrontations usually only have one survivor. The mongoose baits the snake into striking by dancing around it and dodging last second. Once the snake tires, it puts it out with a crushing bite to the back of the head. But if the mongoose slips up and takes too many hits, it's curtains. That's the animal beefs, part 4. I know
the mongooses is brave as hell, because ain't no way I'm going face to face with a snake like that.
You're thinking, this black
me bobbing and weaving and shit.
Anything alive. True, but there's one animal they seem to disrespect the most. Because unlike lions and hyenas who always roll deep, the leopard is smaller and hunts alone. So to avoid getting bullied out of their lunch, they'll carry all their victims high in the trees where almost nobody.
Yo, look how they got
of course, this felony ferret is not almost nobody because they'll climb the tree and blatantly steal the leopard's meals, sometimes right in front of them. And like a true menace to society, if this honey weasel gets caught by the leopard, it'll throw a massive temper tantrum by screaming, rattling its teeth, and producing a foul smell by turning its anus inside out. But leopards are leopards, and they've been known to murk honey badgers. But killing a honey badger is like bending a thumbtack. Even if you succeed, it'll cost you blood. Leopards go for the neck, but honey badger skin is so loose that they can actually turn around and bite the cat's face. And according to urban legend, they'll bite something else. Leopards will try to pick off baby badgers because they see them as an easy target, only to get severely vibe checked by the angry mother. And since leopards don't have a pride or a pack to call for backup, it's not uncommon to see them get bullied by a dog-sized weasel. Doesn't mean a leopard won't smoke a badger pack. Leopards hate badgers, and badgers don't respect them.
AKA they some bitches. AKA they some punks. When things get going.
Part 5. This is going to be a bloody one. Because the Amazon has a brutal turf war, but instead of reds and blues, it's river otters and caimans. The giant river otter is a vicious carnivore that can grow to 6 feet long, and as a honey badger of the Amazon, they'll step to birds,
bro,
snakes,
this image
and
is
even
already
smoke a piranha pack. But the animal they have the most hate for is a smaller cousin of the crocodile, the black caiman, and when they see one, it's literally on sight. Adult otters will surround the caiman and harass it with a game cry that sounds way too much like screaming children.
It really does sound like children. Oh, that's creepy. That's creepy. Wow.
But the caiman isn't soft, and any otter that gets too close to his jaws is instantly lunch meat. So the otters use their numbers to have some distract the caiman while the others attack, all while avoiding those deadly jaws. Once the caiman makes the mistake of turning around, the otters jump it, with some holding it down while the others bite its head. Sometimes after they put the caiman on a shirt, they proceed to tear it apart and eat it. But don't feel too bad, because the caiman will snatch up any baby otters that wander too far from their family, which is exactly why they hate them. Even if the otters win, the caiman sometimes takes a few babies with it. Because when these two score up, both sides take losses. That's the animal beefs, part 6. This is probably going to be the most random one. Jaguars are leopards on protein that bully the entire jungle, so who could possibly step to them? Not the caiman, they get their wig split. Not the tapir, they get violated too. Out of all the animals in the Amazon, there seems to be only one that can make a jaguar pump fake. Let me explain why this homicidal vacuum is a menace.
Wait,
they eat
what?
termites which live in mounds that can be as hard and as solid as cement. So they use those claws to tear through the concrete like termite apartments. Which is why the giant anteater can soul snatch a jaguar, and they've even been known to swing and one-shot them. They also have terrible eyesight, meaning they overcompensate with a filthy temper, and anger issues that means they choose first degree the moment they see something move.
So you telling me that Arthur is the only one that can combat a jaguar? I'm shocked at that. That's probably the most shocking one thus far. I mean, an anteater can fend off a jaguar. I don't know, man. That's news to me. That's news to me. But hey, the more you know.
It also helps that bushy tail is designed to confuse a jaguar who can't tell which end is the head, and guessing wrong can get it crippled. They're dangerous enough to make a jaguar hesitate when they decide a quick meal isn't worth a trip to the ER. But we're not going to act like the jaguars are it's the third largest big cat, and they're the only ones that clap prey with a bite to the head. And they'll skull check an anteater if they catch it slipping. And a predator's a predator. Whether you're a big cat or EDP, minors are always an easy target. They'll snatch up any baby anteaters as a snack. They always have to be careful though, because pissing off a mama ant bear is bad for your health. And as solitary hunters, one serious injury is basically a death sentence. These two usually avoid each other, but when gets active, one of them's probably getting buried. That's the animal beefs, part 7. Now you might be wondering what animal is crazy enough to check a 500-pound striped delete button known as the Bengal tiger.
Yeah, let me know.
They're one of the biggest big cats, one of the few animals that should have been drug tested.
Bro, look how strong their shoulder area is, bro. That shit, bro, they look like they bench 600 pounds. Look at that. Look at the gains. That's tough.
It takes the world's meanest bear to challenge them. Sloth bears are smaller than grizzlies and polos, but the generational trauma of running faced with leopards and tigers have given them a nasty temper. And when you have a bear with the morality of a honey badger,
that looks great.
A demon yogi that will step to tigers. But the reason sloth bears go so hard is because tigers will actively hunt and eat their cubs. Even though a sloth bear hasn't been known to murder a tiger, a desperate mother will fight to the death, and they've even known to G-check tigers into going the other way. But tigers are not always finna go out like that, and that steroid claws can send a bear to God's Dropbox with one swipe. And for some tigers, bears are a confirmed part of their diet. Sloth bears eat termites, so tigers will sometimes wait for them at termite mounds just to take their life when they're not even looking. But sloth bears are relentless and they go for the face, which could be really bad for the tiger. Because the bear can injure a tiger so severely that it can't hunt, which is basically a death sentence. Which is why sloth bears can sometimes run them off. Sloth bears and tigers hate each other on a very personal level. Which is why Shere Khan and Baloo never with each other.
Yeah, them sloth bears, they definitely look demonic as hell. It's amazing when you see certain animals that can actually fend off tigers and jaguars and lions and shit, because I'm looking like, if they can fend off them, stay away from those animals. I mean, you should do that anyway, but
only
regardless.
Owls and crows not with each other. Their beef is so real that even if they've never been exposed to one another, they will actively try to murder each other on sight.
Wow.
Owls are honey badgers with feathers that'll square up with much larger raptors like eagles and hawks, to the point where even the symbol of America is terrified of them. Owls are very much up, and a lot of species like the great horned owl will decapitate their prey by the time they get to the nest. So if you ever see an animal with its head divorced from its body, it's possible an owl caught it slipping. But the truly messed up part is owls have night vision and can fly silently, meaning they can take lives without ever making a sound. Crows will squat up and jump the owl and personally turn it into a feathery pack. Crows are so petty that if one sees an owl out during the day, it'll call for reinforcements just so they can show them why a group of crows is called a murder. Basically, owls and crows are like the bird version of lions and hyenas. One on one, the owl claps the crow, no question. But if a homicide of crows catches the owl slipping, it's curtains. Crows have been seen harassing and assaulting roosting owls during the day, and sometimes they won't stop until the owl's straight up past tense. But considering owls like the great horned will raise crows' nests and eat the chicks inside, I'll call it even. It's so bad that you can't have owls or crows anywhere near each other in zoos or aviaries, because even if an owl's never met a crow before, it will still choose first degree and vice versa. The reason for this beef is actually really simple. Owls are predators that'll eat literally anything, including crows, and crows are smart enough to do something about it. The same crows that can remember a face after 5 years have developed an instinctual hatred towards owls, because owl racism is ingrained in crow society. And the same owls that'll harass eagles and hawks see the crow as an easy target. And this beef has been going on for millions of years, meaning both crows and owls wake up and choose bird-on-bird hate crime.
Bird-on-bird hate crime, wow. Okay, so that was Animals That Have Beef parts 1 through 8 by Casual Geographic. That was some good information to take in, man. Like I said, it's definitely surprising whenever you see animals that can actually fend off like very dangerous animals that are already known, like lions and jaguars and hippos and stuff. Because I'm just like, bruh, how? Because like they could be small as hell or skinny as hell or whatever, but they find a way. And it's actually very terrifying. Like that sloth bear, man, I don't know, bro. That lip go back, bro. I dip. If I see any kind of bear, I'm dipping. But I don't know, bro. And I'm surprised at the anteater. Like, what? An anteater? Out of all things, an anteater can kind of fend away a jaguar? I mean, I don't know. I believe you, but but yeah, like I was saying earlier though, hippos definitely one of the most dangerous animals. I've seen videos of them recently. Nah, hippos ain't it, bruh. Like I don't want to pet one. I don't want to be close to one. I will watch it on video. That is it. That's the closest I will get to a hippo. But comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video. Definitely a good amount of information. Definitely interesting video. I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you are new. But peace, my dino brethren.
I should explain to you exactly what it is that I do.
Kirk Knight, what up? Yeah. shit.